Hi friends, welcome to ssstockalerts channel. In this video, we discussed about the fractal breakouts. What is a fractal? What is a fractal breakout? Everything we have discussed in this video. So next question is, where do you find the scanners? In our site itself, we have a scanner in the support and resistance. You can go for the bullish fractal breakout and bearish fractal breakout. Before going to these breakouts, let us understand what is a fractal and what is the impact of fractal breakouts. So what is a fractal? A fractal is nothing but a technical analysis a term and which consists with the either 5 bar candles or a 3 bar candles. In our ssstock alerts, we used 5 bar candles as a fractal. So if you take the 5 candles here, the middle candle has a highest high. So this candle should form a highest high than the left two bars and the right two bars. So in the third bar is the has the highest high, since we are taking this as a fractal, and since it is formed in the upside, we will consider this as a upside fractal. This is how it will be like a bearish fractal. You can see the bearish fractal will form a lower low, and in the left side and the right side you can see higher lows. So this is how you can difference between the lower low and higher low. So what is a fractal breakout and what is a fractal breakdown? So whenever a stock which breaks to this highest high fractal point, this is we call as a fractal breakouts. Whenever a stock breaks the lowest low of a fractal, then we call it as a fractal breakdown. So in this video, we have discussed about how to use this fractal breakouts and breakdowns in detail with an examples. So which time frame you should use? If you are a investor, use the monthly time frame for these breakouts. If you are a positional player, just go for a weekly. If you are a swing trader, just go for a daily time frame. And you can go to SS stock alerts and just click on scans. You can see the support and resistance in the left side, and just click on the bullish fractal on daily time frame or weekly time frame or monthly time frame. So based on what type of investor or what type of a trader, you can select the time frames. So let us check for the daily. We have got this list, and here you can see this has a breakout, the fractal breakouts. We can see the fractals here. So if you see the fractal, and this is the fractal top side, this candle has broke that. If you draw this line, this candle has broke this fractal, and the candle should be a strength candle. That means the candle body should be greater than 50% of its range. If you go for ultra chemical, let us see here, this is the bullish fractal and the stock broke this today, so definitely it is a bullish one. And now we will discuss about the fractals with examples.
So here, if you see, I can show you the N wave. I call it as N wave. In Ichimoku, we call it as N wave. Let me draw it for you.
Like
So
Ichimoku,
this is the first, okay,
okay,
and then market went down.
uh,
Then again it went up,
uh,
right, like
correct,
this.
uh,
Okay, so you need to you need to take bear fractal
hmm,
that happens between this line.
okay,
So first to take highest high. Let's suppose market is here.
uh,
Let me do a replay. So right now market is here. Okay, we need to wait for price action.
hmm,
Okay,
hmm,
so first of all, let's wait for a bull fractal.
hmm. I think it is going by day, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
Now see, as soon as the candle closed here, here you can see the cap came in,
uh,
right?
yes,
So once you see the bull fractal, that means this is the intermediate top,
hmm,
temporary top,
hmm,
highest top. Okay.
correct,
So once you have highest top,
hmm,
then you look left.
hmm,
So I come left. Okay.
Hmm.
So now you keep coming left and see the first bear fractal.
Hmm.
So that is this candle,
Okay,
this
yes.
one, right?
Correct, bro.
So this is where the support is.
Okay.
This is where the support is.
Hmm.
If you see a good red candle breaking down
Hmm.
below this blue, this one,
Hmm.
then only market is negative.
Hmm.
Else it is positive.
Okay.
Till then it's positive. Okay.
Okay.
So now you can see market is here. So I can keep on playing here. Okay.
Hmm.
So now see, now there is a formation of
Hmm.
bear fractal
Hmm.
here,
Yes.
and there is a breakdown.
Correct.
Okay.
Huh.
So this is invalid one. Why? Because
Huh.
this was formed during correction period.
Huh.
So you should look for a bear fractal that was formed during trending period when market was trending higher.
Okay.
So this was the one which was formed during the trending period. So this
Okay.
is the one which we should use.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where people they make mistake
Mm-hmm.
when they use fractals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is based on my own research. So you can
I
see
got.
here, this will help you stay
Mm.
out of the fake trades. So
Mm-hmm.
here you can see there is a breakdown,
Mm.
and again it will take U-turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you see one more thing,
Mm.
see now the if you see the trend is positive, right?
Mm.
Trend is
Yeah.
positive,
Mm.
and you can see support of the bear fractal is already drawn. That is at 2633.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
So until market goes below 2633 and closes on the monthly time frame, it is positive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
So now market is falling down. You can see as it is falling down,
Mm.
you can see lower wicks.
Mm.
So lower wicks means
Uh,
buying is coming in.
some buying is
Okay.
coming in. Correct. Mm.
And the same time you keep looking down.
Mm.
So here if you see this is RCI indicator, RCI.
Mm. Mm.
This is the time, this thing, what you say? The parameter is based on the Ichimoku.
Okay.
Okay, same as Ichimoku, 9,
Uh,
26 and 52.
okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So the red one is 9,
okay.
9 period.
Okay.
Okay, so if you see as the red
Yeah.
line is below 80,
Okay.
that means the bottom is done. Like market is nearing the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Market is nearing the bottom. Okay,
Mm.
and you can, and if you look at the chart, it's clear. Like it's already in a bullish mode. Okay, structure is positive.
Mm.
When it's bullish, I can say structure is positive because market has not broken any bear fractal yet,
Mm.
and you can see there's a correction. And when
Mm.
there's a correction, you can see few candles.
Mm.
They're making lower wicks.
Mm.
When you see lower wicks, that is the buying pressure.
Mm. Mm.
People are buying there.
Mm.
And if you look at the volume here, volume is also high.
Mm.
That means people are buying it.
Mm.
And the same time, if you see RCI,
Mm.
the red line is below 80. So
Mm.
when red line is below 80, you see lower wicks,
Mm.
or if you see low this thing, small candle body.
Mm.
If you see this green bar, that's a small candle body,
Mm.
small candle body.
Mm.
That means the bottom is made,
Mm.
the bottom is done.
Mm.
Okay, so now you should buy here.
Okay.
So if you click on play,
Mm.
now you see there will be some consolidation in between
Mm.
because you can't exactly pick the bottom.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Now you can see it will start moving up.
Mm.
So let's say we picked up here.
Mm.
Uh, yeah. Let's say we picked up long here. Okay, on this red candle opening. So you can see till now it's already up 60%. And if you see here, it's already up 156%.
Mm.
So it will help you to pick the stocks before breakout.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
So if you see now, if you entered here as per the rules, it's already up 121%. Okay. But if you look at a breakout trade,
Mm.
like if you're looking at the fractal trading,
Mm.
then you need to put a line here,
Mm.
horizontal line. So this is the candle which broke out.
Mm.
Okay. So if you bought here,
Mm.
the next candle you got activated because it had breached the high.
Mm.
So you got triggered here.
Mm.
So actually you got in late.
Mm.
You entered here, but you entered bit late.
Mm.
So that's the point. So now this is the highest high, right?
Okay. Correct.
This is the highest high. So
Mm.
now look left. If you look left, this is the first fractal, bear fractal,
mm,
right?
mm.
So now I'll put the line
Support.
below that low,
Okay.
exact low.
Uh,
Okay, that low is 4500.
this is our
So
support now. Correct. Huh?
yeah, so if
Okay.
candle, good candle. When I say good candle, it should be green strand candle, which you
Mm,
have in the scanner.
mm,
If it is breaking below this and closing, then that's negative.
mm,
Like the structure is not positive anymore.
mm,
So you should exit.
mm.
So that's what. So now this is what fractal does. So this is the fractal buy setup. So whenever you see fractal is breaking in the direction of buy,
Bro,
direction of,
two doubts, bro. The
yeah.
thing here is, okay, we'll go from this left side. And if you
Mhm.
see the arrow, first arrow, right, in the pointing to the first fractal, where your marker, yeah. If you
Mhm.
travel to the right, there are two other
Mhm.
fractal also in there in the chart, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So when this fractal is breaking, don't we
Mhm.
enter? Because don't we consider this
No,
fractal also
you
breakout?
need to no, you
Ah,
need to see the highest
okay,
point.
okay,
So this is the highest. Okay,
okay.
and if you see left,
Mm,
okay,
mm, mm.
from this bottom,
So
from
okay.
this bottom, this was the top,
Mm,
highest top. So
mm,
you need to wait for a candle to break the highest top, not the
okay.
one which are formed in between.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you see, this one is nothing but a consolidation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you see 2 3 fractals. Okay,
Correct, correct,
so
bro.
whenever there is a,
Uh,
yeah.
no, no, no. This is okay. Through the our scanner perspective, if you are seeing it right,
Hmm, hmm,
yeah, it can identify the fractal. That's for
hmm,
sure. And if you want to see the fractal breakout, right, and even
hmm.
the first fractal also, it will be like a fractal only. Like whenever it is crossing, it will
Exactly.
say. But
Yeah,
we don't. Yeah, that's where my doubt. Okay. Now we will consider only the highest in the left side, right?
exactly.
Okay. Uh,
Because
uh,
if you look into this one, okay.
but what would happen if the stock is there? This is okay, bro. If some stocks, the first high is there, right? If it is a too much
Hmm.
high and the stock fell too much, and if, even though the stock is forming some good fractals, we'll miss those things, right?
Like if you have an example, I can take a look at it and I
Example,
can tell you
open
any example.
either any stock which went to peaks and down. Any.
One second.
Okay,
One
here,
stock was
okay, yeah,
biofuel.
yeah, this stock also is fine, bro. This is okay. We can go with this.
APL is fine, right?
No, no, yeah. So
Okay.
if you see here, right, the left side, the top one is here is there. The top one, yeah. So if you want to see the breakout, even in the center, yeah, you can highlight it. And the next fractal also formed, but what we are saying is we will not
Yeah.
buy it. Yes, right. We will not buy
Hmm.
even if this is breakout, right? And the next
Exactly.
also it has given, and this point also will
Exactly.
go to next, and this also will not buy. That's what you are saying.
Exactly.
But we will
Exactly.
miss,
The
but
reason
we will
is,
miss it, right, bro? But
no, no, that's what. If you take this trade, you will be losing, right? See,
but if you go to the
that is a
next
rule.
high, right? No, no, no. If you go
Yeah.
to the next high, and then we will be
Hmm.
in the profits, right?
Exactly. But that's what, see, what happens is this one
Uh,
is not a correct fractal because this one was not formed during the
Okay,
trending period. So if
okay.
you see trending period,
Uh,
this was the trending period, right? Let me,
Correct. The left side, whatever we are seeing in the, okay.
yeah, that's a trending period, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you need to look always the fractal which is formed during trending period. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Never look into the fractal which is formed during consolidation or a correction mode. So here if you see this is a clear correction, right? One single move down, okay, single correction, right? Then again this is one single correction, then again one single correction. So never look into this, because
Okay.
if you take a
So your
breakout,
suggestion is you will not trade
no,
in between.
no, I won't suggest. If you take, you will be in the losing side most of the time.
Uh-huh. Okay. So only will okay, and okay, this is real rule. Okay, and when we are finding highest high, right? Whatever the
Hmm.
this center point. Is
Hmm.
there any other things we need to consider in the left side?
See, what I can tell you is,
Mm.
one second.
Like
See, let's
my
suppose this I
thinking
is
is,
formed.
yeah, correct.
This I is formed. Okay.
Mm,
Once the I is formed,
mm,
and then you should look for a green stand candle to like you should look for green stand candle to
uh,
have a breakout. Okay.
uh,
So in this case, this is the candle. right?
Yes.
So whenever you see a breakout, what I say is, you see this line, red line,
Mm. Yeah.
okay?
That's
Let
Chikoku, right?
me Chiku, yeah.
Mhm.
Chiku should be
Free outside of
daytime.
the clouds. Is that
No,
what?
it should be at least. It should be like at least 9 bar. What do you say? It should be away at least by 9 bars. So in this case, it is away by 25 bars. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can see here. This is the candle. When the candle closed, when the candle closed, that time Chiku was minus 25. That means 25 bars behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here it should be, if it is less than 9, you should avoid the trade. Let's suppose Chiku is here somewhere. Let
Mm-hmm.
me post
Okay.
it 1 second. Let's say Chiku is here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this line is here.
Yeah, go
In
for
that case,
HDFC or some other.
yeah, if Chiku is here,
Mm.
and if you draw a right line, right hand side, if you draw a horizontal line,
Mm.
and if it hitting a candle, so here you can see it's hitting this candle, and it is 9 bar.
Mm.
Okay, so if it is more than less than 9 bar, that means you should not take a trade, because it's the indication it will go sideways.
Mm-hmm.
So once you buy, it will go down significantly.
Mm-hmm.
So you should avoid that.
Mm-hmm.
It should be more than 9.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, it is 25. Actually, I had example, but I
No,
lost
no,
it.
that's fine,
One
bro.
second.
Since we are seeing in monthly rise, right? How you will be entering the trade, bro? Directly on
So,
GTT, or how you'll be entering?
no, I don't. I don't have a zero the account. Like I have, but I don't use it
Okay, okay. But how will you
because.
enter? That's my question. Next question, right
Okay.
here.
So basically, you need to scan it, right? If you look at,
We'll scan it,
if you
bro.
look into month, yeah.
Uh,
So one, let's suppose you shortlisted one. Let's
uh,
suppose
yes.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one, let's suppose you shortlisted,
Mm.
and let's suppose the candle closed also.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
And that I also need to broke, right? That the another condition is there, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So you know that I needs to be broken.
Uh,
So you need to, if you don't have GDT,
uh,
in that case you need to put order daily until unless it gets triggered.
uh, uh, uh,
So
Here,
if it's
okay.
monthly,
Okay, here, right, in
uh,
this fractal, here we have
hmm,
a fractal, but in the left side it will be like small. Only higher
hmm,
is there in the too much left side, right? So,
yeah.
will you wait for that fractal to break out, or this fractal is fine?
See, in this case, whenever you in this case, what happens is, if price is too far,
Mm,
okay, you need to look left how price behaved. So in this case, if you see it's too much of consolidation, right? So
mm,
whenever you see too much of consolidation,
mm,
always good to go for the highest one,
mm, mm,
the highest high.
mm,
So in this case, I'll go for highest high. Okay, if
mm,
price action is clean, let's suppose it's one single wave.
mm,
Let me show you. So in this case, the price action is what you say.
mm.
It is clear.
Yeah, if you see the correct, if yeah,
Yeah, it's
now in
clear.
the Ashok
So in
Leyland,
this case,
you have to
yeah. So
go
in
by on
this
the
case, you
top
can take
fractal,
this.
or
You can take this also, and you can take this also.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So now the first one is the highest one. That's the most safest one.
but it is
That
like it
safest
will be
one,
like we'll get entry very late, right? Or any years also
you'll
it will
get
take.
entry very late,
Uh,
right? But
uh,
the point is, even if you're getting entry late, okay, that will be a high
okay.
probability one. You'll hardly lose.
Mm,
Like if you see, it'll hardly lose.
mm,
Okay. In this case, what happens is, in this case, you can see the 1 second. Here actually, I won't take 1 second. Here I won't take this one because
mm,
this ISI, before ISI, this is a bear fractal. You see this?
mm,
And there's a breakdown here, right?
mm,
So when you see a breakdown,
mm,
that means structure is not positive anymore.
mm. Yeah, it is
So
following
when
a
structure is
lower
not,
low only.
yeah,
This
so it's
point.
not positive anymore. Okay, in this case, you need to wait for a higher high, higher low formation.
Mm,
Okay, so now here you have higher high,
mm,
but you don't have higher low.
mm,
So you need to wait for higher low and then again higher high.
Mm-hmm.
So once that is formed, then only you can take entry in this stock. Or you need this. You need this to be broken.
Mm-hmm.
So there are like basically you need to look multiple things. Uh, you need to look into the price structure, okay, and then you need to look into one more thing, like what is the structure here, okay, what is the bull fractal doing here, is it formed during the consolidation or it is a very clean one.
Mm-hmm.
So once you have scanner, then you have a shortlisted candidate, right? You can
Mm-hmm.
click on them individually and you can see
Mm-hmm.
how it is like the price structure is positive. If positive, then you can take this one.
Mm-hmm.
So let's suppose the bear fractal was not broken here and that the price and this retracement is clear. Okay, in this case, I would take this.
So RCA lines, when you will check it, bro? Only when you are confirm on the top, only you will go for checking, right? RCA this.
RCA you can use anytime because RCA it will show you the bottom, like
Uh,
bottom is done like that.
uh-huh.
So you can use it anytime. But it's always good to use in the context of the structure. So if a
Okay.
structure is positive and you see the bottom formation in the RCA, you can take blind trade.
What is the
Only
impact
one
of
thing.
this? What is the impact of this RCA, bro? So if you are going to implement scanner for fractals, that's fine, or
Mhm.
we need a confirmation for RCA also.
No, RCA is separate thing, fractal is separate thing. But if you use both in the
Uh,
combination,
uh,
so what will happen is like you can pick a bottom.
mhm.
You can use them separately.
But if
Okay.
you use this fractal on daily time frame, right, it will not
Yeah.
give a good result, right? Because there will
It
be
will good. No, no.
there will be
You can
too many things, bro, in the daily. You can see anything.
exactly.
Uh,
So in this case, if you see, this is the highest high, right?
correct.
It broke. So
Uh,
today, this is the highest high. It got broken.
mm,
So tomorrow, if it breaches the high,
mm,
so not tomorrow,
mm,
next 3 days. Okay,
whatever.
next 3 days,
Mm,
if the high is the what do you say, it's broken, then you can take a long trade.
mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you need to see it manually
But
how it is.
yeah, that's fine, bro. There is no problem. But in the daily time frame, we will have too many, right? That's what we cannot believe this for positional for so many days. But if you go for weekly
Yeah,
or monthly, I think we can took blindly
yeah.
based on this,
If
right?
you go with yeah, you can go with weekly and monthly.
Correct. If you are going with this daily, no, I think
Mm,
because we'll get too many. I think scan results also will be too many. For every stock,
mm.
we'll get too many fractals, right? Definitely, there
Right.
will.
You need to have this. See, there are three lines. Okay,
Mm,
three lines:
mm,
red, blue, and green.
mm,
Okay, the blue and green are the long term.
mm,
Green is a long term,
mm,
blue is a mid term,
mm,
and red is short term.
mm,
Okay, so whenever you have blue and green
mm,
above 80,
mm,
so here you can see this blue and green is above 80.
mm,
Okay,
mm,
when blue and green is above 80,
mm,
and that moment, if you see the red is anywhere like below zero, or even if you see it minus 80.
mm, mm,
Okay, and
mm,
if you see it's making a u-turn from here, okay,
mm,
and both lines are inside that
mm,
above that 80,
mm,
that means like that's a reversal.
mm,
So here this is the one. Yeah, this both the green and the blue is above zero. Okay, and red you can see is making u-turn. So red made a u-turn here, so then you can see the upside movement. But
mm,
even if you consider till this top, it's 67 percentage.
mm.
Okay, and I can show you many examples. You can
But bro, will you hold those many period, bro, or you will be exiting for 1 month, 2 months?
no.
How many months will keep it?
It depends. It depends. If you want to hold, you can hold. Okay,
Uh-huh.
because the only thing you need to see is structure. If
Uh-uh.
structure is positive, you can keep on holding it with TSL.
Uh-huh.
But generally, what I do is I look for 25%.
Uh.
So I did that same with DMart. Let me show you.
How will you put the stop loss, bro? That's another great uh, defect with me. The
So
uh,
here you can see this is the monthly time frame. This
mm,
trade which I entered. Okay,
mm,
so you can see here. This is the
mm,
bull fractal broken. That means it's positive. Okay,
correct.
and then you can see this is the highest top, and then there's a consolidation.
Mm,
So when there's consolidation, both the short term and medium term, long term is above zero.
mm,
So this green and blue is above zero.
mm,
Hence consolidation is going on, and you see this red line
mm,
short term.
mm,
Short term is below zero, and it has made a V,
mm,
like kind of U-turn, right?
mm,
You can see a U-turn.
mm,
So that means the bottom is done.
mm,
So this is where I entered here, 2374 somewhere I entered,
mhm,
and it's already up 25%
mhm,
almost.
okay. How will
And
you
you can
will you
see
trail SL, or how will you keep it in the daily time
no,
frame?
so what happens is
Uh,
if you're trading on a weekly,
uh,
okay, then you can keep stop loss on the daily.
okay.
So like this is the daily, right?
Correct.
So in this one, as soon as there is a bear fractal is broken
Mm,
on the trending direction,
mm.
you can exit. So this one I'm already holding. So it's
Okay,
almost like
here in this
24.
case, will you keep the last bear fractal as your stop loss, or which one you will keep, bro?
So here if you see, this is the highest high
Correct.
till now, right?
Uh, uh,
So once you get the highest high,
uh,
look left, the
mm.
first bear fractal, right? So this one. So
Okay.
if I get a daily close below this, I'll
Another.
exit.
Okay. If okay, same question. If you just go to the next to the last bear fractal, bro, there is a the arrow is there. No, 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 no. The second one, the top bullish fractal is there, right? Uh, the last
This
bullish
one.
fractal. Yes. So
Hmm.
currently you are in that situation. Where is your exit then?
You
If
mean
you
I entered here, right?
no, 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 you enter like somewhere in the bottom in the go left, bro. Still left, still left, still left. Yeah, yeah. Think like you have entered here, and you
Hmm.
are just carrying your positions over there, and
Hmm.
but yeah, once you
So
cross
let's
the uh,
suppose
uh,
I entered here. Let's suppose
okay.
this right. Let's suppose I entered
Okay. Yeah, either take that candle, or
this one.
the next candle also
Yeah.
is fine.
So
Mm,
let's suppose I entered here
mm,
on the break of this high
mm,
because that's a fractal breakout, right?
mm,
So once I entered here,
mm,
okay, at 2541,
mm,
let's suppose. In that case,
mm,
I'll wait for highest high. So in
mm,
this case, this is the highest high.
correct.
Okay.
Mm,
So I look left. So
mm,
this is my
mm,
this is the highest, this is the lowest low, the
mm,
first one, first bear fractal.
mm,
So if I see, let's suppose if I entered on a daily, then I'll go to 4 hour.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
So on the 4 hour, this is the bear fractal, right? This is the bear fractal
mm,
on the 4 hour.
mm,
So if it breaks my bear fractal,
mm,
I'll exit.
mhm.
Okay. So now
But
let's
will
suppose
you
it
update
went
your
up.
SL daily, or how will you manage it?
Yeah, I need to do daily
Okay. So you
because if you
frequently.
see,
Uh,
yeah, I entered here. If you
uh,
see, if you see, sorry, in the daily,
mm,
I I entered on the this thing red arrow, right?
mm,
So let me go to 4 hour. This is where I exit.
mm,
So in the red arrow,
mm,
the breakout is done.
mm,
Okay, so once you take an entry,
mm,
look left. So
mm,
this is the bear fractal.
mm,
Okay, so if there is any 4 hour close below this, I'll exit. So
mm.
no, there is no 4 hour close.
But
So now I
okay.
need to wait
But
for
uh,
highest high.
uh,
Okay, so now next highest high comes here,
mm,
right?
mm,
So now I need to look left. So
mm,
this is my lowest low. So
okay.
now from here,
Mm,
the SL went here.
mm,
See, from here, this was the earlier bear fractal, right?
mm,
So now since we made a new highest high, okay, here. So this is the lowest low. Low, sorry. This is the first bear fractal.
mm,
So I need to keep my stop loss here. Not exactly here. Once there is
mm.
a candle
Okay.
breakdown, then
Okay.
only I'll exit. So in
Okay.
this case, it
That
didn't.
candle breakdown. Another question is, once just price touches that price itself, you will
No,
close, or you will wait for
no, no, no.
candle close?
exactly. So now what I will do
No,
is
no,
I
no. In
need
the
to wait
Twitter,
for
there
a
are two things are getting like they are fighting each other. One is candle close, and another is just like touching the
no.
price or high or low.
Here, no, no.
Uh,
So here we are dealing with the fractals. Okay. So
uh,
what fractal do is
uh,
fractal will act as a major support or resistance.
uh,
Okay. So let's suppose market reverses from here. If it
mm,
comes down
mm,
at this bear fractal,
mm,
so either it will make a double bottom
mm, mm,
or it will make a lower low,
mm,
but it will not close. So
mm,
it may come down. It'll what you say pierce.
uh,
It'll pierce. It may test this low also.
mm, mm,
Okay,
mm,
but it won't close
mm,
below the line.
mm,
Okay, so
mm,
in that case, if you keep your SL as a plain number,
mm,
like below low, if I keep my SL,
mm,
it will take my SL.
mm, and it
Okay,
will go away.
exactly. You are
Uh,
stopped out. So
uh,
once you're stopped out,
uh,
then you'll realize, okay, the candle didn't close,
uh,
but it closed above that
uh,
this thing,
okay.
above this BF factor.
Correct.
So in that way,
Uh,
the stop loss will be hunted. You will
uh,
be out, and then
correct.
you will see it will make a double bottom or triple bottom, and then
Mm,
it will start moving up.
mm, mm, mm,
So the first criteria is
uh,
you need a strength candle.
mm,
So in this case, it will be a red strength candle.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
And second thing is once you get a strength candle,
mm,
you put a stop loss below that strength candle low. Let me show you one example.
uh,
Let me show you one example.
uh,
Okay, this one, this is the example. Okay,
uh,
let me. This is the highest high.
mm, mm,
This is the highest high, right? So once you
correct.
have highest high, look left.
Mm,
So if I look left, the very next
next
left
candle itself.
candle,
Correct.
that's a
Correct.
exactly right. So
Correct.
now I drawn my
Uh,
line.
mm.
Okay, let me zoom it for you. So now I have drawn my line here exactly.
Or hide the
Hmm.
Ichimoku. It will be
Uh,
clear.
okay, let me hide the
No,
Chimoku.
no. Simply I'm saying, bro.
Okay, so
Uh,
now you can see this candle, right?
uh,
You can see it went down,
mm,
but you can see the close is well above that line,
mm, mm,
right?
mm, mm,
If you keep stop loss just below it, you would have stopped out.
correct.
Okay,
Uh,
and then it went sideways.
mm,
Now you can see a breakdown.
mm. This is
Okay,
also
this
red
red
sun
candle,
candle.
big red candle. Okay, there's
That's
no
a,
lower wick is there, but very less. You
uh,
can have upper wick. Upper
correct.
wick means
Yeah,
selling
selling
pressure.
pressure. Correct.
So here, this is the candle which
Correct.
went below this.
Uh,
Okay,
uh,
so now you need to
close
put
our trade.
a stop loss below this candle low. So if a low is 2310, you
Uh,
can keep 2308 or 2309 up to
that
you.
also you need to look for the closing only, not the.
No, no.
Uh,
Now you can keep, see, now 2310 is there, right? So
uh,
below this, you can keep any stop loss 2309, 2308, plain
no, no.
stop loss.
Yeah, plain
You don't
stop
need
loss.
close base.
No, okay.
Yeah, you don't need close base.
Uh,
So very next candle, you can see
uh,
it went till
uh,
so here you got stopped out here
we
actually.
are out of we are out of the game. Okay.
Yeah. So actually there was stop hunt. Then
Uh,
I can see again it went up.
uh,
So if you use this kind of stop loss,
uh.
it will keep you out of the stop hunting
Okay,
basically.
but the problem here is you are not keeping your real stop loss, right, bro? Here until you are seeing the candle
Yeah,
close. But we,
exactly. But the point is,
uh,
if you're entering based on the fractals,
uh,
okay, then most of the time
seems like
what
most
will
of the
happen
times
is
we
like
need to see the update, right? Market update.
manage.
Huh?
Yeah, you need to keep managing it.
Suppose like if I'm a guy, I'm just buying it. I'm not seeing the monitor. That's all. It can happen anything, right?
Yeah. So let's suppose you're a working guy and
Uh,
you're trading based on this thing,
uh,
uh, based on weekly or monthly.
mm.
Then you can manage it right easily.
Correct, bro. Here we will not keep in anything in the stop loss. So the
Hmm.
next day also, what is happening also we will not see it. It can down by 5%, 10% also in the next day, right?
So
We can.
generally, what will happen is,
Uh,
if you are trading a stock, okay,
uh,
which is a blue chip, or
uh,
maybe if you're trading a stock which is NSE 100
uh,
stocks,
uh,
top 100 stock,
uh,
okay,
mm,
then until and unless there is a news like
mm.
any management issues, okay,
Uh, uh,
or any malpractice issue,
uh,
until and unless there won't be any circuit,
uh. Circuit, okay,
or
lower circuit.
yeah, or what you
Ah,
can do is if you are afraid of circuit,
ah,
in that case, what you can do is you can avoid FNO stocks
okay.
because in FNO stock there is no circuit limit.
Correct. It will go on. It will just have a
It will
pause and it
keep
will go
on
on.
by 50%,
Uh,
100%. It
uh,
will keep on going. So you can
Correct.
avoid that.
Uh,
You can avoid that.
uh,
Take apart from in NST top 100, apart from FNO, you can take any stock.
uh,
Plus, you're entering only when structure is positive. Okay,
uh,
so when structure is positive,
mm,
okay, management is good.
uh,
Like you can do if you're doing fundamental analysis also.
uh,
In that case, if you see promoter holding is high, there's no pledge and all those things.
uh,
So in that case, you will see hardly once in a blue moon,
uh,
maybe you will
uh,
see that 5%, 10% cut.
uh,
Maybe when there is a broad-based selling, like
uh,
there's a crash or something in the market.
uh,
Until that happens, you will be safe.
uh.
So
No,
that
no,
thing
no.
no one
Usually,
knows
what
about.
I would do is I will keep the like plain as a based on the swing low only. I'll keep it. Like here we have fractal, right?
I
Uh,
I used to keep that way, but
uh,
that way, if you see, there will be lot of stop hunting going on. So you
I
just
was
stop them.
I was out of the game on last Monday for all positions. Only one is
Oh,
kept
okay.
it, and even that also I just squared off and came out with no positions. Today only I
Hmm.
took the next position. Seems like there is a bad news in the market. Some
Hmm.
US
So
market is
yes,
down
see,
by 4%, something like that.
I took this note when it was year 2374.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see here
Uh,
the
uh,
V
uh,
shape and it's
uh,
below zero
mm,
short term,
mm,
and the long term mid term is above zero. That means
mm,
positive from RCI.
mm,
Okay, and here if you see fractal wise positive,
uh.
okay, you can see
Um,
Ichimoku wise positive.
yes, but as per your theory, it is not right. As per your
No,
theory,
no.
your highest high
As
is
per
there in the
fractal
top.
theory, it's
Uh,
exactly. So this is not based on fractal. See,
uh,
if you see
uh,
overall structure, if you see from
uh.
here, it
Here
went
to there,
this
it's
high.
yeah, bullish only, correct.
Yeah. So now this means it's a bullish. It's in
Correct.
bullish, right?
Uh,
So right now it's in consolidation.
uh,
So first you need to see what's the structure.
mm-hmm,
Structure here it's bullish, right? So
mm,
once it's bullish, then you need to see RCI. So
mm-hmm,
here RCI is saying,
mm,
boss, I am making U-turn.
mm-hmm,
Okay. So when it's saying I'm making U-turn, you
mm,
simply look into last few candles.
mm,
So last few candles, you will see indecisions.
mm,
Indecision plus that's lower wick, right? So
mm.
when you see
Ella,
lower wicks and indecisions and structure is positive,
mm,
okay, it's above the two lines,
mm,
reference lines,
mm,
10 Kelvin and Kijun,
mm,
that's totally bullish.
mm,
And here it says I'm going to make a U-turn.
mm.
So that's a clear indication we should go
So once
long.
you see the U-turn only, you will go right, not
Yeah,
while forming, right?
no. Yeah,
Uh,
I generally if it is below this 80, you can
uh,
start doing.
uh,
Okay,
okay.
when it's below 80, you can start doing, you can start accumulating.
Mm-hmm,
Okay, but if it is forming U-turn
mm-hmm.
just nearby
Okay,
zero
any
level,
U-turn.
then you can take. You just need to look into these candles. You should see this.
Mm-hmm,
If an
mm-hmm,
indecision is there, lower wick is there, then only take. If you don't see any indecision, you don't see any what do you say, lower wicks,
mm,
and simply you see this U-turn,
mm.
purely avoid. Don't do. You will get trapped.
Okay, okay.
In this way, you will
Yeah,
hardly lose.
yes, bro. Here you have seen this candle, and you will be entering in the daily time frame directly,
No,
like in the.
I can take immediately because
Uh,
here if you see this candle closed, this
uh,
is the monthly candle.
Correct.
Okay. So it was
So
taken
you
on
will wait for
14th
monthly
basically.
close. It will you will wait for
Exactly.
monthly close. Okay.
Because
Uh,
if I don't wait for close,
uh.
okay, even this can have a big
It
red
can
candle.
come down. Yeah, correct. Only it can come
Yeah.
down.
So I'll wait. So
Uh,
actually I waited for this.
uh,
I identified this on 14th
uh. Okay, November
November.
14th.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I waited for this December 1st. I
uh.
entered it around same level, 2374.
2317.
And yeah, the target is 25%. That is
Uh,
0 1,
uh,
somewhere around 2969.
uh.
So I'll exit. So
Okay.
right now I'm on this one and this one. Axo.
Uh,
I had IGL, I closed that already. At the
uh-huh.
510 mark, I exited. Because if you see here, it's already making bullish fractal, breaking bullish fractal only.
Mm,
It is above Tenkan and Kijun. If you see short term, mid term, it's above G80.
mm,
And you can see here, it's making a V,
mm,
V or U.
mm,
That means it's going to go up. So
mm,
I bought here, some 450 I bought
mm,
and exited 510. And
mm,
GSPL I avoided.
mm.
I avoided
This
because
stock is
yeah, it's the zigzagging here. The structure is not much. And plus,
even
if you
that
see
came
here,
under this also came in
this
our breakout list. I think it went
see
it
one
went.
more thing. GSPL, I'll show you why I avoided.
Gujarat state, correct. I think exactly last 2 weeks or within 2 weeks we have given this as breakout, but it has failed breakout.
Yeah, 1 second. Monthly. Yeah, this was based on monthly.
Uh,
Okay.
uh,
So if you see here, the date range, the Chiku span was somewhere here.
mm,
Okay, if you see, it's coming exactly at 8.
mm,
See, if I draw a line, it's hitting a candle
mm,
here.
mm, mm,
So when you hit a candle,
mm,
it should be greater than 9.
mm,
So
mm,
here it was only 8.
mhm.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's the reason I avoid it. Because if you see it's 9 or 8,
Mm,
okay, and then if you see U-turn, that means it will consolidate.
mhm,
It will not move up.
mhm,
So that's a clear-cut indication you should avoid it. So that's the reason I avoided that one.
mhm.
But this filter, I don't think you can implement it in the scanner, right? It should be like
Chiku
once you
filter,
get a
huh?
result, yeah. No,
Chiku
I mean like it
filter.
should be manual. Yeah, it should be
Chiku
manual process, right?
Chiku also we can do it, bro. But we need to think it. How we can do it is we can take the current price and that price, whatever the Chiku is there, right? It should
Hmm.
be the 9 days before the price should be less than that or something.
No,
Maybe
you
we.
should what? No,
Uh,
you should see current Chiku. Current Chiku, you draw a line,
uh,
or horizontal line,
uh.
and you need to see if it's hitting a candle or not. So here you can see it's hitting this candle. If you see the candle is hitting, then you see how many bars. So here if you
That
see
Chiku
it's 8
itself,
bars.
like it is a 52 period back, right? And I think.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh,
So 26 period it is
uh,
here from this current candle 26 period,
uh,
but it is candle within the 8 bar. So in that case it's a big no because it will go sideways. So that's why you
I
can
think
that's how
this
you can
condition
avoid
will
the
be, yeah, this condition will be little bit tricky.
yeah. So that this way you can avoid the fake one.
Correct only. But need to see how to do this Chikun
No,
8.
but even if you don't do this, you can do this manually. This one you
Mhm,
can check manually.
mhm, mhm,
But this is the main one, the RCI, because what I do is currently my list is hardly like some 100 stocks. Okay. So I don't have list of like 200 stock or 300 stocks. So I
mhm,
need to add them manually.
mhm.
So
Okay, here that's what you are asking, right? Is there any way to
exact
implement the?
scan.
Uh-huh,
Yeah. If scanner is that's fine because I can look into that 500 list also
uh-huh, uh-huh.
and it will be easy. But
No, this
even
fractal is
right now I
easy
don't
only.
mind.
This fractal is like the fractal breakout is we can do it. There is no problem. And this
Yeah.
RCA integration only, I'm just thinking how to do this. And
No, if it's possible, see this one, the Abbott one, if you see,
mm,
this is the current trade in the making. Okay. You can see structure is positive.
mm,
Okay, medium to long term is above 80. That
mm,
means bullish.
mm,
And here you can see U-turn.
mm,
So when you see U-turn, simply look in the candles. Now
mm,
you can see the candle body is very, very small.
mm,
Last two candles see
mm, mm.
very, very small.
Huh.
So that
It
means
has to break
it's
that
going to go up.
high rate, bro. It has to close the high.
No, you can take you can take entry here because price action is already bullish.
Huh.
You can take entry here.
Mm.
You don't need to wait for this to break
No. The
because if you
last
wait for this
candle
to
high we
break,
need to wait, right? No,
no,
that's
no,
all.
no, you don't need to wait. You don't need to wait.
Huh.
Once you see U-turn,
Huh.
you don't need to wait.
Uh-huh.
If you see it is below 80 also, it's not an issue. You
Even
can
that
start
candle close
accumulating.
also not required, or we can
Not
directly.
required. Not required because in this case already there are two candles where spread is very low. You
Mm.
can see the spread is very
Uh,
low, candle
uh,
spread.
uh,
So that's one indication. Second is RCA is already indicating U rate, U-turn.
mhm,
So both combined and plus this price action is bullish, plus it's above the Kijun-sen. It's clear cut, it's U-turn stock.
mhm.
So you can aim 25% here.